All right. What's up, YouTube? It's Mater here. I'll give a few people a chance to get in here, especially Mr. Mike Hodge, because I know he's going to be the first one. He's always the first one in. Oh, I said just give a few people, a little bit of time to get in here. Is that you, Mike? Yep, I knew it. It's like always the first one in the comments. Mike Hodge. How you doing, buddy? I give a little bit more time that way everybody gets a chance to get in here, get in the chat and everything. And yeah, I know I got to put the link out there. Yep. Okay, got the link up. That's going to be on that screen whenever you get someone in. Oh, man, you talking about being tired. Yep. Well, I'm going back up to Oklahoma this weekend. Of course, see Crystal. Hey, Jamie. Thank you for getting in here. Like I said, I went up to Oklahoma this weekend to go see Crystal, but the main reason I went up going up there is to talk to her son Chris. Okay, she's been telling me how concerned she is about him and everything, and he's not talking to her. So I figured, okay, let me go up there, do a man-to-man style chat and everything with him because his father really has not been around in his life. And since I'm coming in and everything, looks like I'm gonna be around for a long time. I want to do, like I said, talk to him and everything, and try and get information as far as what's going on in that mind of his. And I think that with the little talk and everything I had today is helping. So, yep, did that. But in 2 days, it was about 550 miles on the trike. And yeah, I know I'm sitting down right now, but this is definitely a lot different than what I did on the trike. And made one stop in Gainesville, just on the other side of just this side of the Red River here in Texas, and filled the trike up, and I'm going 117 miles nonstop. And what was it? About 2 hours, something like that. And some of that was because of the congestion of traffic, especially in one area where northbound they had a wreck. Of course, everybody southbound, they got look. As I say, the old rubberneckers is like, the guy had a little Toyota right in front of me, already passed it all. So I want to do 40 miles an hour. I'm going, come on, it's 70. Let's go. Let's move it. I wasn't going around them. Hey, Steven. Glad you can make it. Uh-oh. Flame out. Hey, Brandon. How you doing? But, yeah, I'm not going to have this on long tonight. Just had the Bears Den. Jeff and Jesse, they were on. But like I said, I got home and brought some things with me, and I'm waiting on her to pop into the stream. And like I said, that's the reason why I'm doing the video tonight, because as the title of it says, well, lucky guy I am. I just wanted to show everybody the little presents and everything I brought home with me. But I wanted to wait till she got here. That way, She can see it all. She already knows what came and everything. It's just, you know, I want her to be here when I show it to everybody. Hey, Brandon, Jamie, did y'all see that the video I did of the unboxing of that blower I got in for that Predator 670 mini dragster? I think I did that, what, Friday? Yeah. This thing's gonna be awesome. I gotta do some modification and everything to it. But yeah. Yeah, I saw that you mentioned that, Brandon. So hopefully you got some good work there where you can make some good money on that. I still have it here. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's the blower that I'm going to wind up putting on that Predator 670. It's a root style twin screw, and I'll be take the pulley and everything off, get that changed over to a different one. Probably wind up taking the whole thing apart. Hey, Shaggy. Wow. Well, that's good, Brandon. Yeah, I know you could use it right now because I know you said that things have been slow and everything. Well, Jamie, if you're doing laundry, I'll bring my stuff over. I got some stuff in there from this weekend and everything needs to get cleaned. Hey, no starch. But yeah, yeah, Shaggy. I said I just got through putting about 550 miles on the trike in 2 days. Got in probably what about an hour and a half ago from Oklahoma. 117 miles of that was nonstop. Jamie, as long as you get them redesigned where they work and get that thing to stop, because I hate to be able to hit, I've had it to where I've been in my truck one time, hit the brake pedal, it goes all the way to the floor, right through a red light, and got a ticket for it. So the master cylinder blown out. Hey, Tom. So, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to wait till she gets in here. I know her daughter had showed up at her house and everything, so they were doing the mother-daughter quality time. We'll go, hey, that's fine. Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, like I said, I was going to say on this blower and everything, like I said, it's a twin screw blower. It's very similar to what the Top Fuel guys will run, but I will be doing some modification to it, making it better than what it is. No, Brandon, no problem. But yeah, it's a type of blower that actually is a factory blower off of a BMW. Got it ordered off of eBay. And I know, guys, y'all want me, do videos and everything on the build of it. Yes, I will be doing videos on it. But you also got to consider one thing. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I don't have enough watch hours to get monetized. So I'm having to spend out of my own pocket when I've got the extra money to buy the stuff. So y'all just got to bear with me on that. What year vet? Yeah, that's just it, Jamie. What year vet you using a brake system off of? All right, there she is.
Yep, and my back's hurting, so I'm laid down.
Okay, no
So
problem.
what I
I was
miss?
just I just I was just talking to everybody, and I showed them the blower. I was told them I'm waiting on you because I
Aw.
didn't want to show everything as far as what I came home with or came home to. That was the only thing. I said I wanted to wait till you got in here. Okay. Now the first thing is, yeah, I go on cruises out of Galveston. I've been on the Carnival Cruise Line. Been on four of them. Yeah, I believe four of them. I have to, man, I've been on several of them. It's like it's kind of hard to keep track of which ones I haven't been on. Um, but yeah, Crystal wound up finding something, and it's this. It's a little Carnival
Blow
bear.
yourself up. Take me out.
Hang on. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. It's a little Carnival bear, and it's even got the
Elephant.
or elephant. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm tired. Okay. Yeah, 550 miles on the trike in 2 days. Yeah, and as late as it is, my brain's a little bit. Eh. But yeah, it's got the on the ear and everything. It's got on the tag right here. It does say Carnival. So this is what they would sell on the ship and everything. Because every night, and no, this will not be staying out here in the garage. This is going back into the house. Everything I've got will be going back in the house. It ain't staying out here. Now, Mini Mater, yeah, he stays out here.
Yeah.
I gotta have him out here that way he can keep an eye on things. And okay, she knows I like coffee. I like candy and everything. So she got me some coffee candy. and there's something else in there.
There's two things in there.
Well, it looks like more than just two.
No,
Okay. I got that one right. But I'm going, there's more than just two things in here. There's a whole bunch of candy.
Well, two things that didn't come with the packaging.
Right. Ooh. Nice. You didn't tell me it had a dragon on it. Got me a Dragon Zippo.
It's
Actually,
yeah.
it's an off brand of that. Yeah, definitely tell us an off brand.
Yeah, I've only used it like once.
Right. That's fine. I mean, this one will be one I don't use. It's gonna be, like a one that it'll be put up with like the display.
Yeah.
In the display collection because, now this is Zippo I do use. Okay, this is one you can go to Walmart. They've got them in the checkout aisle for like $10.
Yeah. I don't even know what I paid with that one. I've had it longer than I've had my kids.
Right. And it's the first time me seeing it. But
turn it around, honey. It's backwards to us.
Well, it looked like fine on the camera because.
Well, to me it looked backwards because of the coloring.
Oh well, I'm looking at it and I'm reading it correctly.
Okay.
So
I apologize.
Okay, so, but yeah, Harley Davidson bandana with a snake and everything on it. So yeah, like I said, guys, all this will be going back into the house. It will not be staying out here in the garage. And she, one thing I was telling her about was the fact that I like the movie Eddie and the Cruisers, but a lot of people don't realize there's a second movie out there. It's called Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives. I like the soundtrack to that one better than the first one. And I told her that, I had a copy of it and everything, but it had a crack in it and won't play. She went and got me a brand new copy. So now I have another copy of the soundtrack from Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives. Got that. And got me a CD for the very best of Jeff Healey. So next time I go to Oklahoma, I can be having some good music to listen to and stuff when I'm going up there.
Thank you, Shaggy.
Yep, yes, she is. That's why I'm saying I'm a lucky guy. But that way, when I get out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I can, I'll have something like to listen to when I'm out of range of the stations. Okay? There's no design on it, but it's the material that I like. It's very soft and everything, and very breathable, especially during the summer. So she went getting that for me. And yes, I'll be wearing it.
Hi, Stephen.
And she got this shirt here for me from D-Base, and it's got the Woody wagon on it with the palm trees. It's like, okay, good. That'll be a nice shirt to wear during the summertime. And kind of like Porky Pig would say, "Beep, that's all, folks." But yeah, like I said, that was a trip, and like I was telling everybody, I had to talk to the president of my motorcycle ministry to find out what weekend was going to be open this month, because I wanted to go back up and, of course, spend time with her. But she's been telling me about problems she's been having with her son, Chris. And it's like, okay, let me go up there and talk to him, have a man-to-man talk before she has to come down and go to the rally, which is she's going to be coming down on the 27th of the month. And then we're going to be heading out the 28th. And it's like, let me get down there, have a talk to him and everything. Just don't say anything. And they got a flea market over there. Prices are,
Yeah.
Yeah. That was something I didn't bring in. One was the candles, which I wanted buying down there.
And those are dime a dozen, so.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, I had a good talk with him. And I think that things are going to change for him.
I hope so.
Yeah, and I do know that now Thursday night I was on the phone with her. He comes in, he was all mad, and the language that he was using with her is like, no. So when I got up there yesterday, got off the bike and everything, of course got my helmet, gloves and everything off, before we went inside the Denny's, I told him flat out, I said, with that conversation I heard from you and like I said, with the language that you were using to your mom, I do not ever want to hear that from you again, because that is very rude and disrespectful, not only to a female, but also to your mother. And I made him apologize to her right then and there in front of me.
Yep.
And of course, I know, as they say, I got brownie points for that from her.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah. But it's like, like I said, he and I had a good talk today. Like I said, and I'm hoping that things will start straightening. He starts straightening out,
Me
and
too.
yeah, and becoming a better person than what he is.
I think it'll be really good for him.
Yeah, because like Crystal was saying, he really hasn't had a father figure in his life. So he's got, I mean, she has to work and everything to support not only herself, but to take care of her daughter, who's now in college, take care of him. He's got this year and next year for high school, and that's it. But he really doesn't have, as they say, a father figure there.
Nope.
I'm coming into the picture, and he seems to be excited about that. Which is like, I mean, he's already wanting to see about, he and I doing stuff together. I'm going, that's fine. I'll teach you and everything. I'll show you, the stuff. Which I've already got the feeling that that's something that he would like to have.
Yeah.
That's something that's been missing out of his life.
Very much so. But their dad, we split because he was being an idiot, and he decided to start back drinking again, which he wasn't when I met him. So, it wasn't, to me, it's like, okay, a drink here and there, I'm fine with that. No, it was every time I went to work, he would go next door and drink. And then I found out he was smoking pot. And then I found out he almost dropped Chris down the stairwell while he was in a car carrier. And I said, okay. Packed the kids up, told Mom, it took me a week to get everything finalized where I could move. And called my brother, said, you got a weekend off? He goes, yeah, why? I said, you're helping me move house. Took the kids down to my mom's and grandma's. She had them for a week, and we were gone. Their dad stayed the first night. We got up the next morning. I took them to getting ready to take them to daycare. He said, where's my coffee? I said, your coffee maker's outside with the rest of your shit. You got until 7 o'clock because the nice police officers that I know that like me and don't like you are going to roll by. You better be gone before they do. And that was 16 years ago come May. Yep.
And you said also that you two never got married for the simple fact is he didn't want to go get the license.
Yep.
So to me, that right then and there was, since he didn't want to do that, that was not, that was not a gentleman. He just was not, the perfect husband, the father, wasn't a perfect guy at all.
No.
And Crystal, I mean, the way, even though we've only been actually going to, seeing, talking, and we've only met twice now. I mean, I wish everybody could have seen her when I was playing Zilch, the Toy Steller, off of YouTube this morning. She was about ready to fall off the bed on the floor. She was laughing that hard. And she goes, this guy does it live? I go, yeah, he does it at the different festivals. And she goes, I've got to go see him.
Mm-hmm. I also want to see Rose.
Rose and Thorny, yeah. You'd have to wait till either October or November for that. Because they should be playing at TRF unless Iris comes back, because I had no idea what's going on. But now Rose and Thorny, they are performing at Scarborough, which is going on right now. And I totally forgot about it Saturday morning because since I was going up to Oklahoma, I'm with the motorcycle ministry down here. Oklahoma, that is basically controlled by a different motorcycle club that's not friendly to the one in control down here in Texas. There's actually two of them up there, and I was told, do not, since I'm going up there solo, do not wear my cut. So I wound up, there's a leather shop I know of, real nice lady, over in Maypearl, and I wound up going over there, and she says, I told her what was going on. She says, come on over Saturday morning and make you a deal on something. Got over there, she had some used ones, that I liked, and I wound up getting it. It was $25. And the only reason I got another one is because, I carry down here. And so it's like I wanted to be able to carry up there since Oklahoma recognizes the licensing from Texas. And I just want it just to be for my own protection. And that's the only reason I carry is just basically for my own protection. So I got that one, like I said, for $25. And I rode up, of course, 35, like I said, I was on the trike and everything. As soon as I crossed the Red River, I got to a little travel center at the very first exit. I pulled in there and I filled the bike up with gas, got it all topped off, and pulled off to the side, had me a cigarette, took my cut off, put it in the trike, took the other one out, put it on, put the little bang bang in there, got back on the road. And what was it? It was maybe about 3:15 by the time I got up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was about 3:15 by the time I got up there. And like I said, most of that was because of traffic and everything getting through Dallas. Actually, I went the longer way, which is about 9 miles longer than going through downtown Dallas. And by the way, tonight, sweetie, I'm glad I did because I looked up and they said there was an accident at Illinois. So I'm going, okay, accident there. I'm going to be backed up for about 30 to 45 minutes.
Brandon, I keep telling you, no.
What's he complaining about?
He's saying you're a downtown geezer for life.
Hey, Brandon, I'm going to apply this. I'll come down there again. I'll give you a ride on the trike. And you do know what they call passenger on a bike is called, right? You know, it's like this. It's a female dog.
It's a witch with a bee.
Yeah.
What tattoo, Brandon or Mike? I guess I missed that one. Exactly, Brandon.
Yep. But hey, tell you what, get Princess Jamie to come up, and I'll have her help me get that brass pole and the disco lights and everything put in your shop. Then how's that? Get that stereo system put in. Mike can be the DJ. You have one, Brandon?
How good are you at drawing and doing cats is what I want to know.
Yeah.
Because I want to get my other shoulder done.
Oh. Yep. That happens all the time down here, Shaggy. Matter of fact, they got one of those MetaLife chopper pads about a mile away from my church.
No, Mike, he doesn't need that.
No. No, nothing's going to go here.
Ah.
Hey, Daddy, like I say, hey, what we'll do is we'll get Brandon all dressed up in red with a blonde wig on him. That way he can pretend he's Deadpool.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you didn't show him what Monster gave you, did you?
No, I've got that. Yeah, let me go get it real quick.
Okay.
All right, let me put it back to. I know, I still have it there. That way, you've got your avatar up there. Let me go get what he gave me. And I just thought about that too.
Shaggy, if he installs that, I will bring the oil for you. Like you said, Mike's the DJ. Yeah, that is silly. Funny, but silly. Oh, God, no. Barbie girl? Only if you give me a set of earplugs, man. I cannot stand that, Shaggy.
Okay, what did I miss? Okay, but now this is what I got from Chris. And since I like Deadpool, the mark with the mouth, he wasn't giving that to me. I told him, oh, this guy had the right idea. He wore his brown pants.
Justin Bieber is marginally better than Barbie Girl.
Okay, what's Mike gonna sponsor me for?
Back up to about the poll and then read down.
Okay, hang on, I'm reading. Oh, you don't get that, and okay. Barbie Girl? Really?
No. Just no.
I think the better one would be, I can't remember the group that did it, But it's like where you got the two guys are wearing the fishnet style shirts and everything and going around, I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Yeah, that's what the one Brandon wants. Or I'm sexy and I know it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
That's
that
it.
isn't bad.
that would be something for Brandon. Yeah.
Mike would sponsor the tattoo.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. No, nothing's gonna get put there. I've already got one, and no, that's right. Said Fred. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the group. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get my other shoulder done, but I need a decent artist because the one I did with mine was up from Louisiana about 4 years before Katrina.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened after that.
Well, I mean, there's always, I think it's in June, is, I think about the middle of June is when they have the Rock Rally, which is a Republic, Texas bike rally. They have that in Austin every year. That would even work. But they wind up having, there's probably about 50 or 60 different tattoo artists down there, and they are all competing to get the prize and everything for the best artist. So that's going to be, so, I say if anybody wants a tattoo, that would be one of the best times of the year to go down here in Texas and get one, because these guys here are top quality artists and they're going to do a good job.
Read Shaggy's comments and tell him what happened when you touched that area on me.
No. That's definitely a no, and hell no.
Yeah. Yeah, you pushed on my back, on that area of my back, trying to give me a massage, and I screamed, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I know.
So, tramp stamp ain't working.
No. And
I wouldn't have got a tramp stamp when I was little.
Now, if I was ever get a tramp stamp, it'd be 4 circles back there, which is the Audi symbol, because that means it's an Audi only. It's not any, it's an Audi. Yeah, but yeah, that I would say do something like that, or I mean, there's several different tattoo shops around. They're down here. Some of them are good, some of them are.
I know what I want. I just have to. I just have to draw the basics out. And once I get that done, it wouldn't be a big deal.
Right. Oh, I was going to say there is one other thing that came in the mail, Amazon, and it's like I think someone is going to try and get me to learn how to start crocheting.
Not necessarily. That could be for me.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, that could be for me. And you have an armadillo in your shop behind you. I'm not kidding. Look behind you.
Oh, the possum.
Oh, possum. Okay, I couldn't tell if it had fur on it or not from there.
Yep, that's one of, I think, 3 that are around here. Hey, possum.
Stephen, the Olympic symbol has 5, not 4.
Yep.
And the Olympic is multicolored for, I forgot what the colors mean.
You coming in here to be on my live stream? Huh? You want to be a guest on my live stream? Is that what you're doing?
I know.
You looking over at me. Look like you've been trying to find some food too. Look like getting where you're not hungry or and been eating correctly. That's a pretty good size one.
Yeah. That's why it kind of flipped me out. I'm not used to seeing them like that anymore. But I also...
Like I said, I've got about...
no, Brandon, I'm good with what he's got.
Like I said, I've got about 3 or 4. No. But like I said, I got about 3 of these possums around here. I leave them alone because they're perfect to have around. Because if there's anything dead, they'll eat it. They go after ticks. They keep basically all the bad stuff away that I don't want or need.
Mm-hmm. I'm just not used to them anymore because I used to see possum, yellow, and ferals all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Steven says he's got 14. Now, you talking about tattoos or possums, Steven?
Probably tats. Tom, it just made me go, did you know that's there? Oh no, they're greasy, Brandon. You cannot. No.
No.
My grandfather firmly believed in roadkill was dinner. Yeah, Stephen was talking tats. And Grandpa went shooting went out shooting, and he got possum.
Right.
We pulled about a quart of oil out of the stew.
Yeah.
Before.
So basically, going out and doing a granny clamping.
Yeah. Oh, Shaggy's back.
Yep, I see that. Yeah, he had to go exchange liquids.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Brandon, I understand that, and I'm from small town Oklahoma. Literally, I lived on 2.5 out of 20 acres, and that's the original one my grandfather had. And he knew how to hunt it and cook it, but just because it's supposed to be food doesn't mean it tastes right.
Yeah. That's what Tabasco and ketchup and all that other kind of stuff is for. Salt, pepper.
No, that was just wrong. I got about 2 bites down, and then I hit the sink in the kitchen, and there it went. Yeah, the only piercings I have, Stephen, are in my ears. I have 4 holes, 2 per side. Yeah. Now, I thought about another.
Right, and I've got actually 2 piercings in this ear. But right now, I've only got 1 earring in.
Haven't had turtle.
I haven't either. Maybe they'll be on one of the Why Don't You menus on one of the cruise ships. Yeah. That's one thing I like about cruise ships, is that when you go to the main dining room for dinner, on one side of the menu, when they hand it to you, everything on this side stays the same the entire cruise. It doesn't ever change. Everything on this side, it changes every single day as far as your appetizers, your entrees, desserts, everything. And they have, like Carnival, they have a section on there, Why Don't You? Because they will have different things on there. And it's like, well, you've never tried it, so why don't you? And I'm going, okay, I've had the frog legs. That wasn't all that bad. I've had braised rabbit.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's like,
oh, hey, Wayne. Mike, I have the 1 tat, and Jamie, the earrings are, I've got the 4, and that's it. I get my earrings from all over. I don't care if they look like, if there's something I want to wear and I can get and I can afford them, I get them.
Yep.
I don't care. I've got Maida was flipping yesterday, day before, on the earrings that I had in when we met Saturday.
Yeah.
And that was, I bought 15 for $5.
Yeah. They look good on you.
Yeah, I just had to take him out for the helmet.
Right. And yeah, that's something that wound up doing yesterday. After we went up eating and everything, first thing we did, since she doesn't have a helmet and I do, and as I always say, look, I might be hard headed, but I can guarantee you that pavement is a lot harder than my head.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing we did is we went over to the Harley dealership, which was what, maybe a couple miles from the hotel.
Little over a mile.
Yeah, but wasn't going over there, and she found a helmet and everything, and wanted, fit her real good, and it's like, saw the price on it. It's like, okay, I wound up buying it for her. I bought it for her.
Yes, and I'm Tom, not if you get them over time. If you get them all at once, then yeah, ouch, that does hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah. And hey, Steven, hey, I had a friend of mine from back in high school. He actually had one in his nipple, and he wound up getting into a joust one time. Of course, he had the padding and all the armor and everything on. But let's just say that one day when he was doing the joust, that lance hit him right in the breastplate, right there where he had the piercing. He said he was hurting big time. And when he came off the horse and everything, they took the armor off. His padding was all red. They got the padding and everything off. And let's just say the ring and everything was inside the padding. It literally got ripped out.
Oh.
And he was going, no more.
Steven, Oklahoma does not require you to wear a helmet, period, on a bike or trike. You don't have to have one.
As long as you got a windshield.
Yeah.
As long as you got a windshield or some kind of eye protection on, like goggles or something like that. But
even just safety glasses like you wear at work. That's it.
Right.
If I get any more piercings, fine. I am not getting them on my face. I may get another set in my ears. That's it.
Yeah.
And tats, Shaggy, do your tats all you want. My tat is covered by my clothes. So you will never see it.
Right. And that's the same way as me. I've got one, and I mean, she's seen it, but the only time anybody would ever see it is if I got clothes and everything off. And it's something that I had designed because everything that was going on at the time was like, yeah.
Yeah. That's fine, Steven. No, that's for me to see and not you. Steven, It's all good about the helmet thing. I understand. Yeah. And I honestly told him I did not want to ride without a helmet.
Right.
And he was like, okay, no problems.
Right. Because, like I say, I might be hard-headed, but I guarantee you that pavement is going to be a lot harder. Yeah. And we wound up leaving and everything. It's like, afterwards, like, damn, forgot the gloves. So that'll be something else I have to see about getting, is a pair of gloves for you. Because like I was telling her, okay, say you're walking down, walking around somewhere, you start falling face first, okay? First thing that everybody does, they're putting their hands out like this, okay? Yeah. So palm of your hands, so say you fall off a bike, the bike doing 60 miles an hour, you're putting your hands out. Bottom of them palms and everything, they're going to get road rash big time.
Brandon, no, it's not. Cool, Mike. I've seen people that have hand tats that are literally covering their entire arm, and they still get out there and work. It don't matter. No, Steven, it's not. It's just under a shirt, but you still don't need it.
Right. Yeah. And, I don't care, there's people, here in Texas, okay, we're not required to wear helmets, except for those that I think are 21 and under, which are going to be required to have it.
I think
you're over, right,
18
once you're
under here.
21, then you're not required to wear a helmet here in Texas. I know a lot of guys that ride bikes, they don't. And it's like, okay, fine. That's your right not to wear one. I can't tell you. I mean, I got a friend of mine, okay? She actually helped me get my first bike, okay? And we were actually going up to Six Flags one day, okay? So I'm riding in front. She's about 2-3 bike lengths behind me. Traffic stop. She wasn't paying attention. I saw everybody stopping. She went by me, and the only way she was able to stop is when she hit the back end of the other car. No helmet and everything, and 6 stitches in her eyebrow. The only thing that was helping was she was wearing a bandana, and that was about the only thing. It was acting like a Band-Aid. So she wanted to have to go to the hospital, and there was about almost $500 in parts that had to get replaced on her bike. Luckily, we found most of it used in good condition. The only thing that had to be brand new was the fender, front fender and everything. I think that was $100, and I think it was about $150 to $175 to get it painted. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, Shaggy. And watch your language on there. Like I said, I'm a new channel, small. I don't have that many subscribers, don't have that many watch hours, and I don't need YouTube wanting to come down on me for language.
Yeah, I almost did earlier because of the way I talk and I backed up. But YouTube has been hitting channels left, right, and sideways on different stuff, and they're nitpicking. Their analytic robots are royally screwing people. Now, that won't get you tapped.
Right. But yeah, that's the reason why it's like no, I'm going to wear a helmet. If you guys don't want to wear one, that's fine. That's your right. Thank you, Shaggy. Appreciate it. But then, of course, now there are times when you can have on your helmet, you can have on all your leathers and everything for all the protection. And all it's going to take is one stupid idiot doing something, and you can still wind up being 6 feet under, even if you've got all that protection on. Being on a motorcycle is very dangerous. It's not riding the motorcycle is dangerous. What the dangerous part is the idiots in cars that don't look. It's like, oh, well, I didn't see you. Well, open up your damn eyes and look.
Oh.
I mean, when I was going up yesterday, I had a Mustang get up on the highway. Okay, I'm in the left-hand lane. Okay, this girl gets up she gets up on the highway, and I'm coming up on her, and she starts coming over into my lane. Okay, I laid on the horn at her. She backed off, and back over the right-hand lane, and then later on, I was in the right-hand lane, and she actually waved at me and said, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, fine. As long as you want to apologize for screwing up, that's fine. But I have had people that pull out in front of me, and they just basically don't give a damn.
Yeah. I almost got hit the other day coming home from work because the person was texting.
Yeah.
And there's no markings on the road or anything, and they're drifting. The way my handle is, I put my thumbs on it and hit both horns. All of a sudden, they jerked and almost bar ditched on the other side. And I just kept going because would have been a teenager in a nice new mommy and daddy bought me car, and would have ended up taking out the underneath of their car.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, boy. Well, it's like today, when we were leaving that flea market up there, I had my bike parked in one area, she was parked in a different, and I saw her leave. Okay. Well, I was fixing to back out and everything. Next thing I know, a guy in a convertible Camaro, he gets hit. He stops right behind me. Okay. I'm looking around at him. I'm on the bike and everything. I got it going, hit the throttle a little bit, and he's on his phone complaining to somebody. And then he finally realizes, oh, I'm trying to back up. He's right behind me.
And
he finally does move out of the way. He finally does move out of the way. And with the way the traffic was in and out of that one, it's like I was going to try and go left to go get gas. It's like, forget that. I'll make a right, go down here to this light. I went down, hit the highway, and I just kept on going because I was seeing how much fuel I had left. It's like, okay, fine. I got this far. Let's see if I can make it to the Loves down south of the city. Okay, yeah, I've got enough fuel to get to that one. I pulled in, no problem. And
yeah, Tom actually had Christopher in the car with me and had him, I had Mater on speaker, and when I put this phone on speaker, I don't touch it. And I did have Chris with me. We were driving, and then nice Harley come up beside me, older gentleman, had shortish 8 bars, gets up in front of me, no big deal, I'm back off, giving room, and he dips his bike almost to the ground to change lanes, and then stands it upright. And I'm like, okay, you do that, go right ahead, might as well lay it on down because you're going to end up do that and get hurt.
Right.
And I Mater heard me say, oh my God, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Monster goes, yeah. And then I had to explain to Mater what was going on. And he goes, yeah, no, don't do that.
Wow. 130 miles an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm always, if I'm on the bike and everything, I have to keep looking. It's like, and I'm always trying to figure out, okay, is this person going to do this or that? And it's like, I got to make sure I'm,
Night, Mike.
Yeah.
Jamie, watch out. Those Facebook shops will get you.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you take it easy. Appreciate you being here. It's already 10:30. I'm not going to have this on for much longer anyways because school night.
And you're tired from driving.
Yeah.
I at least got a nap in.
Lucky you. Yeah. But, if I had the money, I guess I should have gone back and bought that torque wrench.
Mm.
Yeah. Found a still brand new in the box. It was a Quinn digital 3/8 drive torque wrench. They wanted $100 for it. And you can buy that at Harbor Freight for $170.
Yep. Oh, all that money I had, I no longer have any of it.
Didn't spend it all.
Huh?
Didn't spend it all?
Nope. I was a mean mommy. I gave it to the daughter.
Those 5 that you were showing me that I looked at?
I spent one on Monster.
Okay.
And then I gave the rest of them to her.
Okay. Bam.
Ow.
Yeah. Yep. That happens. I mean, like I said, people just do not pay attention. Like I said, people in cars. I mean, not only do they not pay attention to motorcycles, so like just motorcycles are so much smaller, we're not seen.
Mm-mm.
And even though bikes nowadays, they have headlights on, all the time. As soon as you start it up, as soon as you turn the ignition on, headlight, taillight, they all come on. And they only go out when you turn the bike itself off.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving one night, and I mean, it was dark out. Okay, so I'm coming up the road and everything, and I literally had a lady pull out right in front of me, and I'm going, how in the hell could you not see me with my headlight and it's dark out?
Night, Brandon. You stay safe, hon.
Yep. Night, Brandon. And that's, like I said, that's one thing that I still don't understand is like, how can you not see a vehicle coming down the road at night with the headlight on? It's like, do you need to go to the optometrist to get your eyes examined?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But we already know why I need to do mine.
I know.
Hmm.
But, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not because I'll share a lot of stuff on Facebook and everything. It's like, it's not, riding a motorcycle is not scary. It's the idiots in cars that don't pay attention. That's what is scary.
Yeah, and the bumps as we were going from the hotel to the highway. That hurt.
Well,
that was the road, though.
Right, that's the road. And now I will say this: you should have been then on the bike when I had the stock air shocks on there. Because what I've got on there now is I've gotten rid of the factory style air shocks, and I've got coilover shocks on there, and I've actually put a 1.5-inch lift on it, so the back end is up a little bit more now.
Yeah. The bike, yeah, we saw a guy doing that earlier yesterday on the way to get the helmet. He drove between the cars.
Yep.
And my eyes are so bad that he pulled up beside us, and the only thing I could tell you, it was a black guy with a bright red shirt. And that's because he only had on eye shields that I could tell he happened to be a black gentleman.
Yeah.
And he sped up in front of us. The car that was in front of him, he went around it and then back in the front of it, barely missing the car that was in front of us.
Yep.
And we were about 2 truck lengths behind that car. So, yeah.
And Jamie, no, they're not coilover air shocks. They're a regular coilover shock absorber. Now, I'll put it like this, Jamie. I did talk to Eric over at Jim's, and he said he could get me the best coilover shock out there in the market. That's okay. I said, how much? He looked it all up. He told me how much. I'm going, never mind. $600 for 2 shocks for that trike. It's like, I don't need them that bad. Now, I will be changing out the front coil springs in the forks sometime soon, because the ones that I've got in there are still factory, and every time I go to hit the front brake and everything, the front of the bike wants to do that number. And the shocks that I've heard about, they run about $120 for a pair of them. And Shell,
I got to spoil my man. That's why he's lucky. Or at least he says he is.
Yeah. You'll have to go back and watch the part of the beginning of the video where I was showing everything that I brought home, or stuff that I came home to. But yeah, those coilover shocks I'm wanting to get, or not coil, but the new springs I want to get for the front of the bike. The way they work is the more they're compressed, the stiffer they get. So that would even help out.
Yeah, and with the Oklahoma roads, that will really help.
Yeah. And I will admit, yeah, the roads up there are pretty bad. You know, we've got some bad ones down here too. I can't, say we don't, but yeah, there are some that are bad.
Yeah, but it's pretty bad when a highway is like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know I hit one bump coming home, and I had the cruise control set. No. I'm happy I'm back home. And I'm tired after being that, especially 117 miles nonstop. But no, when I hit that bump and everything, it literally kicked the cruise control off. So, I had one hand off only had the one hand on. So if I had to reach over, like re-engage the cruise control.
Sorry, Michelle, I'm going to beat you.
Yep. All right, but hey, you're more than welcome. You got friends down here.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually we'll do road tripping.
Yep, because one place I definitely going to want to take her out is out to the hill country down by Fredericksburg. Jamie knows about that area. She's down there already.
Isn't that where Bocce is?
Where's Bocce at?
You talked to her for a minute and said she was in hill country. And she said something about San Antonio.
Well, Jamie's down there. And I know Jamie's not that far from, Schlitterbahn down in Galveston? Maybe. They have to be during the summertime.
Yeah.
I take her out to Glen Rose. Take her out there first.
Yeah, I know, Shelby. The only reason that I'm not waiting until he's out of school is because of what's going on up here. I need done.
Oh, Jamie. So were you at that bar where it's got all the bras hanging up on the walls and ceiling then?
No, Shell said the one up in Hill Country.
I didn't know there was one up there. I know there's a Schlitterbahn in Galveston. Actually, thinking about that's right. There is that one down there. I think it's down by a little bit south of Austin.
Nice, Wayne.
Yep.
So that means when we come up to Tennessee, you're gonna let us come visit.
Yep. And by the way, I am planning a trip to Memphis again. Gotta go see Graceland again.
Mhm. Yeah, Shell, I understand.
Yeah, New Brunswick. Yeah, that's actually where the my VP is at. He's down there in New Brunswick. Actually, just outside of there. And that's where went tubing on the river for 5 hours.
And you come back lobster bed.
Yeah, I came back. Yeah.
Yeah, Wayne. It's going to take a minute on that, Wayne, because I'm not used to writing. So, you'll have to let me get some practice in.
Yeah, get some miles up underneath that differential of hers.
And just basically, I need to get my tuition gear.
Yeah. Now, the real challenge is going to be the 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's when we're heading out to go to that bike rally. And yes, we're going on the trike.
Fine by me.
But I already know that we're going to make a stop and trying to remember the name of that little town down there. But it's got Sam's Original Diner. And it's a I've been there once, and it's got a big buffet line, and that's what they've been known for, is their buffet and their homemade pies.
About how far is that from you?
It's a little bit over an hour south of me.
Okay.
So figured that would be, do that. We stop for lunch because I'm figuring, because check-in's going to be, I think, 3 o'clock, something like that at the hotel.
Yeah.
So I'm figuring, leave about,
yeah, see, we plan on getting it. It's just going to take time because
Fairfield, yeah.
I'm not riding as often as he obviously is. So, we can do it piece by piece for a while.
Right.
And then, because a good jacket is like $300-400. Well, from up here it is. Now, if I want to get a Harley branded jacket from the dealership, I'm going to be paying.
Yeah. And when you get your jacket and stuff like that, be the jacket and the chaps, we're going to go to Jim's because you can get, hey, Doc, I'd say for less than $200, you can get a jacket and chaps. And for maybe a little bit more, you can get gloves also. So for right around $200, you get a nice leather jacket like what I've got and a pair of chaps.
Sorry, my computer decided to mess up.
Whose?
Mine. It blinked. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shell was saying, yeah, it's Fairfield. Yeah, that's correct. It is Fairfield.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, this is something that he knows, but you guys don't. The only motorcycle experience I have is with him.
Yeah.
So I know.
She did real good. I'm proud of her.
Thank you.
Yep. Now there is definitely one piece of equipment that I definitely want to get. Unfortunately, the dealership was out of stock on it. It's the communication headset that gets mounted inside the helmet. Now I do know they got the Bluetooth set up and everything, which means you have to charge that battery and stuff like that. But on my trike, it actually has the ports. I've got one right on the gas tank, and then there's one on the left-hand side of the bike for the passenger.
Mm-hmm.
You actually plug the cable and everything into that. We go down the road, we can be listening to the stereo, and then it's got the microphone and everything. We can be able to talk to each other.
Yeah. And, Stephen, all I know is about with him and what I see the guys around here wearing, and that's full, they're not chaps, they're just really heavyweight denim pants, the gloves, the jacket, and helmets, and boots, which the pair I have I've got to get my other pair out. And I asked one guy how much he paid for his jacket. He said $500. Everybody that I have heard, it's been anywhere from $3 to $5 for a good jacket.
Yeah.
So I'm dealing with my pricing here in Oklahoma, and he's got someone that can get him set up on it, get good.
Right. Like I said, where I go to Jim Cycles down in Axtell, and I can go down there, and they've got the jackets. They're good, heavy duty leather jackets. They're not cheap made, but they get them at a good price because he buys them big bulk quantities. And for that, and they're even insulated chaps for about $200.
Okay. See, Wayne, I've heard of Hudson's, but if I was to order something from there and get it sent down here, it would be an extra $75 to $100 to get it sent.
Right.
On top of the regular shipping.
Right.
So.
And on top of that, down at Jim's, they do have a layaway system. So if you don't have the money right away, put so much down on it, and they give you, I forget how much time they give you to get it all paid off, which is one thing I like.
Yeah.
Which I still gotta get down there. I want to get down there before we actually go to the rally, so I can get that. I've got that rear bumper waiting on me, so I want to get down there, get that picked up, and unfortunately I have to go down in the car because that bumper is as wide as the back end of that trike is. So
Yeah.
can't really carry it on the trike. I had hard enough time carrying new slip-ons.
Hot flash,
Do what?
Jamie?
Oh. I didn't know there was one down there, Jamie.
Oh, no, Stephen, I'll get something that I like, that looks good, and will protect me. I have no problem saying, ooh, you wouldn't catch me on that no matter what. So don't pay for it.
Right.
And I have a very distinct style when it comes to jackets and stuff like that.
Where's that one at, Jamie? Is it on like on the main strip through downtown? Like over there by where the courthouse is? Because I went walking there last year and I don't remember seeing it. I remember seeing the Stein shop, and the lady in there was telling me about the Willow City Loop, which that was fun to go riding on. But I do know we're going to do the Sisters. I know she'll enjoy that, and of course that's 115 miles to do the loop, but that doesn't include the ride there and back.
And how long is it to how many miles is it to get there?
I think it's about 50, somewhere between 50 and 60 miles. It takes about an hour to go from Fredericksburg over to Lakey.
So you're looking at about just under 200 miles.
Right around, actually just a little bit over 200 miles total.
Yeah, to go from Ennis to Fredericks to Lakey.
Well, actually, it's a little bit over 3 hours to get from here in Ennis to Fredericksburg, and then to go from Fredericksburg to Lakey is about an hour, and then do the Three Sisters. That's actually that's almost 2 hours right there because there's going to be at least 2 stops going to be getting made.
Yeah.
And one of the stops is Frio Canyon, because that's where they have the nice little restaurant and souvenir shop. Matter of fact, that's where I got my I rode the Three Twisted Sisters skull cap out. So definitely gonna make a stop there, and then have to stop back off at the main gas station they've got for more fuel. Of course, leave Fredericksburg, get over there to the gas station, fill up, do the Sisters, and then actually from right now with everything that's going on, we'll only be able to do 2 of them because 337, last I heard, it was still under construction. It was still under construction from the washout. Yeah, so going from Medina over to Lakey on 337, it's not passable.
Well, we can do it. We can put those off until all three of them are available. So
Right. And, hey, the group's been, the ministry, they've been talking about wanting to go out there and do it again.
Stephen, I've had gator. It does taste like chicken.
I've had gator. Yep. I'll admit, I've had it.
Yeah, we had pearls up here.
Guys, yeah, I know. It's almost 11 o'clock, school night, and
yeah, it was good the way they fixed it. I had them char fry it, so I had actually had it really dark, but it still tasted really good.
yeah. I've been wanting to try it, Jamie. I know out in Longview they always every year they have that rattlesnake roundup, and you can actually go out there and you get fried rattlesnake.
Mm-mm. Don't let me know what it is till afterwards, and I'll be able to eat it.
Yeah. Well, definitely no, we're not getting, as they say, the Rocky Mountain oysters, calf fries. No.
No. I'm good not having that like that.
No, I'm not even going to try it because that would even hurt me. Trying it. Like, no, just thinking about it. No. So. Now I have had buffalo before, and that is real good. A train going through.
Yay.
Yeah.
Definitely almost 11 o'clock then.
Yeah. Hi guys, girls. Appreciate you guys, everybody for showing up. And as someone always says, don't forget to hit the like button. And always,
well, you're at 5 likes, no dislikes, and 8 watching, so.
Okay, that's good. I've had shrimp, I've had lobster, and actually, the last time I had lobster was when I was on the cruise, because usually one night out of the week it's usually lobster night, so that's always good. Crawfish I've never had, been wanting to try it.
They're good, just don't eat the head.
Yeah, but everybody says the head is the best part.
Not for me.
Right, well, I'm saying that's what I've heard. Okay. But, yeah, I appreciate everybody showing up tonight. And like I said, just wanting to show off the stuff that, knowing I bring home. But I'll show one thing again. Let me switch it over to that screen.
Okay.
That way Shell can see it better. Yep, Michelle, yep. Got the elephant home, the carnival elephant. So, and like I was saying earlier, no, all the stuff that I brought home and either what I brought home from Oklahoma or what was waiting for me when I got home, none of it will be staying out here in the garage. It's all going to go back in.
Yeah, that's what I had, Jamie, was a crawfish boil. And it was hilarious because they had a picnic table. They had they put boards up on temporarily with clamps, and they threw a blue tarp on top of that. And they had 3 pots. They dumped all 3 of them into that. And when you just there's half a dozen tongs, you grabbed stuff out of there, went to town. It was a mess. But, man, it was good.
Yeah.
Night, Wayne.
Night, Wayne. And like I said, hey, I appreciate everybody showing up. I am going to be trying to get some more videos put together on different things going around. I know I've been doing mostly live streams. Like I said, with work and everything, Monday through Friday, by the time I get off work, it's say 7 o'clock at night. I'm too tired to try and come home and get everything set up and try and do a video. So, like I said, I'm gonna try, and yes, I will be doing video on the Predator 670 mini top fuel dragster. But like I said, like I keep saying, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So anything that goes into this is all coming out of pocket. So it's like I've got my own bills. I got to get paid. That takes priority. So anything extra when I've got it, I will be buying the parts and everything. I got an idea as far as what to do as far as transmission and differential. I don't know if it would hold up or not, but I can try it.
Yeah, Jamie, and then he comes up here and is running around up here, so that doesn't help him get any rest.
Right. So, anyways, I appreciate it. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell. If you watch the video later on, leave me a comment, and please no spam. I don't need that. I like the lunch meat, but that's a different kind of spam. So, all right, till next time. I'll see y'all later, and y'all have a good night.
Night, guys.
Night.